Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade 2/12 of the way to Christmas. What did I buy in February of 2023? Special Shadow Puppet Edition, because usually I film during the daytime with a little bit of natural light, but it's evening time now. I didn't buy much throughout this month. I waited a long time, and when the bonus buck sale happened about a week ago, I went in pretty hard on it. So first up, because I know haters will have a fit, double feature. Yep, I got another box of this. But Craig, Midnight Hunt's a terrible set. Yep, I know. But Craig, Crimson Vow's a terrible set. Yeah, I know. But Craig, all they did was take 100% of both of those sets and mash them together and put a cheap Photoshop filter over them and call them something new and price it at an ultra premium price in a tiny box only for WPN stores. Yes, you're right. And in the future, people will remember how unique this product was. It's going to do great. I agree with all the criticisms, and in the future, they won't matter. So, I got one more box of this. Now, second up, let me get it turned the right way here. Dominaria Remastered. Yep, I picked up 3 more boxes of this, which, I picked up 2 last month in January, and I had always planned to pick up 2 more, and then I just got another one, because really, when you can get these for $151 on a bonus buck sale, yeah, why would you pass that up? 151 is just about rock bottom you're going to see for this. Once in a while, yeah, you maybe see a couple box or two here or there, cheaper than that. Oh, by the way, I paid $136 for this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's less than the WPN stores had to pay at wholesale to get it originally. So $151 for each of these 3 boxes, and of course, it's a premium set. And this is something I've been talking a lot to my patrons about. I've been saying on videos for a while now, maybe the last 3 months. It's focus on quality. At this point in this bear market, everybody should have their positions of things like Kamigawa pretty much full, whatever normal position of each standard set, Streets and Dominaria United and Brothers War, all of those things should be pretty full by now. So you should be focusing on quality when you have these opportunities, when you're taking the little bit of extra money that is not allocated towards getting a base position in every set, which you should be doing, and allocate that towards quality, high quality products, premium products, things that are going to age really, really well. And so next off, Double Masters 2022 draft box. When these came out last July, was it? Everybody was expecting that the collector boxes would be short printed, the allocations would be slashed, and the prices would go through the roof. And if you go back and actually look at what people were saying in the comment section of videos, that's what everyone expected. That was the consensus opinion of the entire community at the time. And so when that set was about to come out, I pre-ordered 10 collector boxes, expecting some of them to get canceled. They all got fulfilled, which kind of like burned up the budget for quite a while. So I never got any draft boxes. This is actually the first draft box of this that I have bought. I paid $230, which is a decent bit below what it's at market today. I didn't quite get in on it really fast during the bonus buck sale, so I think some of the cheaper boxes got bought up before I got in there on the day of the sale. So next up, yeah, Modern Horizons 2 draft boxes. I picked up 2 of these. Yeah, so, this came out 20 months ago now. Can you believe it's been 20 months? And it's at the end of its life cycle. It's a great set. I don't think there's anyone out there in the audience who's going to argue that this will not age really well. And you could have bought it last Friday on the bonus buck sale, below wholesale price, $160 per box. Amazing. And last, something that I have always put up on my recommendations for bonus buck sales, something that I tout on Friday sealed deals, probably half the time or at least a third of the time, and something that I had still failed to ever get in on myself. Yes, Time Spiral Remastered. Such a just disastrous release when WotC brought this out. Oh boy, when was it? It was April of 21, March of 21. Something like that. They brought it out and short printed it, only gave small allocations through the normal distribution network to get into card stores' hands. A lot of card stores complained that they got 1 case, 2 case, 3 cases. Not nearly as much as they had requested or could sell of a premium product like this. The rest of it got dumped on Amazon. And then it was immediately plagued by a whole bunch of resealing and videos getting posted up on Reddit of people cracking what appeared to be perfectly sealed factory boxes and finding slit open packs in them. And so it had a very, very troubled existence, but it shot up in price from that initial 160-ish is about what it was going for at release, shot all the way up into the 270s at one point, and over the last year, it's given up all of those gains in this bear market. And I got these boxes for $202 each. Now, I still have some more coming from the sale. You know, the sale was only, 6 days ago now, 5 days ago. So I've gotten quite a bit of it here, but the best is actually not here yet. You are going to have to wait till next month to see what that is. On a expected return basis, I think the best products that I ordered during the bonus buck sale have actually not arrived yet. So you will have to wait another month to see what those are. Ugh, there we go. Push that so we kind of see everything here. There we go. But, you know, if you're one of my patrons, you got notified Tuesday night that there was going to be a bonus buck sale because I'm a seller on TCG Player. So I get emailed by TCG Player that a bonus buck sale is coming typically about 3 or 4 days early. They do that so that sellers can get any inventory posted up that they've been sitting on and procrastinating on posting. So I threw that up on Tuesday night to my patrons that, hey, a sale is coming. And by Wednesday night, I had all of my recommendations posted up for them to see. Things like quality products like this, some others, and the list of things that I was planning to buy, answered questions, had discussion, lots of personal messages about what to buy, ideas, things like that. And so then Friday morning, they were able to get in on those deals, and I intentionally delayed the release of the Friday seal deals for 30 minutes after the start of the sale so that my patrons could get in on everything they wanted. So if you're interested in that, it's $4 a month on Patreon. There's a link down below. And what do I like for the coming month? Man, March of 23. You know, the best thing that I think people are sleeping on right now is Brothers War collector boxes. And those have been swinging around 205 to 220, kind of in that band for about 5-6 weeks now. And the serialized cards have come down a lot. If you were watching them, the actual completed sales on eBay, when that set released back in November, and you compare the prices that serialized cards moved at back then to where they are now, they have come down easily 50% for actual finished completed sales. When they first came out, it was rare to see one in the high 200s. Most of them were $400 to $600, and there were occasional ones over that and up to about $1,000. I looked out there today, and there are tons of serialized cards to be had in the 150, 140s, some in the 130s, lots in the 200s, and really that kind of 300 to 350 is the break point above which very few cards pass. Now, some iconic old cards or, particularly fancy numbers, 069 and 007 and things like that, you can expect to always fetch higher prices because people get kind of silly over the numbers. But for the most part, the serialized cards have come down in price about 50%. And that means that the support for the price of the Brothers War collector boxes have come down. And I think that the market is somewhat overreacting. I think in the long term, those will do very well, especially since it seems that WotC is not going to immediately put serialized cards in everything. They will be doing them again, but they're not going to be every set like people initially feared. So I think we're going to be hitting a sweet spot here where the serialized cards will kind of see their bottom, their future historical bottom sometime in the next month, 2 months, 3 months, maybe, something like that. I'm not here to tell you that the market has hit its bottom again for the third time. I'm not here to tell you that it's on the upswing or that I have a crystal ball and I know the future. But what I can say is that if you've stepped back from buying Magic for long-term investment, if you've pulled back maybe all the way on standard sets, and maybe you've stopped buying all Magic right now because you're very bearish, just, at least take a few minutes to reconsider it. Because when you have products like these, products especially like this, Modern Horizons 2 Draft Box, 20 months old at the end of its life, the absolute best time to buy it, and you could get it under wholesale price, These are the kind of things where the downside is very, very, very small. And I know there will be some people who will say, oh, well, the downside of this is 100%. It's just going straight to zero. But the rest of it, we probably agree, has pretty good upside in the future. So, if you've been bearish on Magic for the last 3, 6, 9 months, if you haven't spent as much on long term Magic investment as you normally would, just think about it and reconsider for a little bit because there are great deals right now on ultra high quality products that will age really well in the future. And yes, I've pulled back my standard investment, not as much because of the way WotC is running things right now, but because of the analysis I did last year where I showed that, well, standard sets, they barely beat the S&P 500. They beat it and they decisively beat it, but only by a bit. They don't absolutely blow it away like Pokemon does, and they don't do much better, a lot better than the S&P 500 like premium Magic products do. So just reconsider it because of where we are in the market, the prices of these things, and especially the prices during bonus buck sales. So if this kind of information is useful to you, if you want to front run the market, consider joining my Patreon. It's $4 a month. You get access to message me any time of the day, and I always give priority to my patrons over there, answering their questions. I do a monthly newsletter, and I make a post every single time I buy a TCG product for long-term investment. So let me know what you think, guys. What did you buy this month? What did I miss? What am I missing consistently? Anything else? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on Final Trade. Thanks a lot.